My name's Leosha Akins. I'm one of the IOP therapists as well as the general outpatient therapist as well. What individuals can expect when they come to Horizon is no matter what level of care that you start at, you're going to feel that this is a very loving place to actually be and receive care. Because I pretty much get the kids when they kind of come from either RTC or PHP. So by the time they get to the IOP level, what's nice about the IOP is we have pretty much group therapy. So it's Tuesday through Thursday and it's 4 to 7. And it's either you can come in person or online. So it's a hybrid program. And what's cool about that is the kids actually get to learn from each other. Just because whether I can sing my praises about, self-regulation or coping skills, but then if they hear their peer say well, this is what I do when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, they just are more receptive to one another. And I think it kind of just helps normalize that, a lot of peers their age have similar struggles. So that's something I definitely appreciate about the IOP program. Some of the ways that I build trust and connection with my kids in IOP is honestly just through commonalities, whether it's food, music, sneakers, but it's more so just, I feel like the most strong connections come from when we're able to talk about struggles. And, I remember struggling with as a kid as well, or even just, if it's something as simple of not being able to function around a crush you have and whatnot, and just how awkward that could be for just teenagers, and knowing, be like, okay, yes, I'm an adult, but I've been there too, right? I'm like, do your armpits get sweaty? They're like, yes, right? So normalizing just things like that is pretty much one of the best ways to do it outside of common interest. I think all therapists or behavioral health workers can relate to this. You get that one case and you're just like, oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a doozy. I hope that I can, provide effective outcomes for this family. But knowing that, that this is going to be an uphill battle. And just like any other human, we get nervous. We want to make sure that the client is comfortable, that the parents are feeling like their needs are being met. But when you are met with a challenging case, I think it also just makes you dig deeper and not only show up for yourself, but also show up for the client and the family. So I had probably one of my third cases here was a little tough, and something that's been very nice is just kind of seeing a kid kind of overcome challenges that they didn't even know that they had the power or skill set to do so. And then hearing a family or parents just tell you that, okay, we have our kid back, and they're doing so well with even just kind of self-soothing, self-regulating, and to see a kid be comfortable in their own skin and feel accepted by not only themselves or their families, but the world, and just seeing their light shine. For me, that's always just the best thing, and that's something one of my tough cases really showed. So anytime I meet with this kid, I'm just like, oh my God, you're like my success story here. Because of course this was a kid who also has significant kind of mental health history, and I think when you are a kid who's been through treatment before, have had multiple services at different levels of care, so to see this kid just overcome these big mountains and big hurdles and still be able to navigate life, even being in high school, and just making decisions that speak to or that provide to their level of comfort and just increasing their self-esteem, it has been very, very big for me. I think the thing that makes Horizon different is I think so many companies or agencies are very financial driven, and this company is just puts the client first, right? Puts the client first, puts the family first. They do a good job of putting their therapists and their staff first, of really meeting the needs of everyone collectively. So not only is this a great place to work, but also a great place to actually come and receive services and complete treatment as well. And even just something to to cater to the families as well. We have a parent support group for parents to also feel supported, just because having your kid go to treatment or be in treatment is a very transitional thing. So it does a really good job of, I feel taking care of everyone. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to go where I'm taken care of. So